What is good, everyone? Welcome to Rush MMA 20, the 20th anniversary of Rush here today. And we got for you in the main event, we got Rush-Raqeeb taking on BK-Maxy for the PlayStation Championship. Both men undefeated in the PlayStation side. Raqeeb picked up the PlayStation Championship with a big win last week over the former champion and GOAT of MMA. And he's looking to get his title run off to a good start here tonight against Maxy. In our co-main event, we got the dominant Xbox champion, BK Nightfall. He's going to be taking on a red hot contender in the Rush Battle Duck. Battle Duck has won his last two fights in dominant fashion. Last week, he forced a rage quit from his opponent, and he's looking to build off that here tonight and pick up a huge upset win in our featured fight of the night. We've got a fight with huge possible title implications. We got me taking on Cass. Cass is undefeated in the Rush League. I've got myself a nice win last week over a guy that was up on me like crazy in DJD. And with that being said, we're gonna get you guys transitioned over to our first fight of the night here as soon as possible. We were just waiting for these guys to go ahead and lobby up. We got Create and we got Jody BJJ. Jody making his return to the league. We've not seen him since I believe Rush 7 was his last fight, in which he dropped to Joe Goldberg. He's looking to rebound off that here tonight and get himself a big win over Create in his first fight of the second season. And with that being said, we're gonna get you guys transitioned over to that as soon as possible. All right, we got a stream up from Jody BJJ. We were just waiting on an invite to be sent in from Create. This is a very high level opener here tonight. Create and Jody are two both very good players. And both looking for a big win here in their first fight of the second season in Rush history. Um, yeah, so we're just waiting on an invite to be sent in from Create. But with that being said, I'm joined here by Tim and Cerberus here tonight as always. And what are you guys' thoughts on this first matchup of the night?
Uh, I heard Jody BJJ was the TC champ, wasn't he? So he's pretty good, man. Gray beat me in FFC, but it was a fluke. So I don't really know them too much, but from what I heard, Jody BJJ is gonna be a better man.
Jody is a very high level competitor here, man. I think he can do a lot in this league. I think he can get push top five pretty fast. He's a very good name too. He brings a lot of value to the cards.
Yeah, 100%. In season one, when he competed here, when he was a member of the K1 camp, he was able to get himself into the top five, in just a couple of fights. He was a fight away from a title shot. He got knocked off by Joe Goldberg, and that was his last fight, to date. But he's looking for a big rebound here tonight. It looks like we got a Leon Edwards against a Carlos Prates matchup, and these guys are good to go whenever they are ready for our first fight of this huge card. And they got the good to go on their fight channel. We're just waiting on a few clicks of the X button. It looks like it's gonna be Jody BJJ going for the Leon Edwards pick, and Create is going to be going for Carlos Prates here tonight. Create going for the black shorts. Jody BJJ going for the red shorts. Alter Ego Leon Edwards. And, you know, these guys are loading into the game. We got ourselves a high level one here to start us off. Couple of southpaws here tonight. These guys touch gloves, mutual respect for each other, both, you know, acknowledging the skill level of each other, if you will. This should be a very, very high level chess match type of fight I'm expecting. Both men great kickboxers. And, you know, Jody obviously a great grappler, hence the name Jody BJJ. Nice straight from Jody. Follows it up with a hook as well, but he gets caught with a three-piece there. Beautiful work there from Create. You got to be careful if you're Jody. You do not want to trade in the pocket with the high 90 power of Carlos Prates.
98.
I believe. Yeah, 98. Thank you, Tim. Knee going to be caught there. And he gives him a nice two-piece there on the break. Does Create. Beautiful four-piece there from Jody.
The boxing is looking very clean here from Jody's side.
Yeah, 100%.
Create needs to use his reach and his power to get a little bit more done on the outside.
Ooh, that was a nice three-piece there, though, from Create.
When you look at it from a boxing perspective, bro, Create has such an advantage with that power and the boxing combos.
Yeah, being that, you know, he's picked Carlos Prates 100%. That is one thing that Prates does very well. I believe he has 4-star boxing combinations to the 3-star of Leon Edwards.
And let's not forget, Carlos also has 5-star Muay Thai and 5-star kickboxing as well. So that stand-up game is going to be very good for him.
Yeah, 100%. I believe they also gave him the 5-star spinning elbow after that beautiful knockout over on the last Fight Night card. 2 Fight Night cards ago, that would be now.
And a 5-star hook. It wasn't a Fight Night card. It was a pay-per-view. It was $3.19.
Oh, yeah. That it was. My bad. Yeah, because he got one, and then, you know, Lerone Murphy followed it up as well with another beautiful spinning elbow. We've never seen 2 of those before in real life, and you know, those guys put on some shows there, and both were rewarded with the 5-star spinning elbow in game, you know, rightfully so. But a beautiful 2-piece there, though, from Create, dialing ourselves back into the actual fight here that we've got going on.
What did you just call him? Lerone Murphy? Lerone.
Yeah, I was talking about the buff that him and
That's not how you pronounce it.
The boxing here from Jody looking very good.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, both men opened up a cut within, you know, a few seconds of each other. And a nice few body rips there from Create, who's looking very strong here at the end of this round. He's
there too for Create.
Yeah, he's starting to heat up here. He's putting the pressure on Jody, and he's backing him up against the cage. This is exactly what you want to do if you're Create.
He's catching Jody when Jody's resetting right now.
Yeah, 100%. A very effective strategy there from him. In between rounds, I want to go ahead and thank everybody, you know, that's popped out to this beginning fight of the night. I will have to say, though, I believe that is a 10-9 round there from Jody BJJ. What would you guys say about that?
I do believe that is a Jody round, but Create came on strong in the end there.
Yeah, 100%. Jody was really outlanded him at the beginning, and Create was able to find his footing near the end of the round and really started cracking him with the big shots and the huge, powerful shots of Carlos Prates. With that being said, they touch gloves, and we are underway for the second round here of this banger first fight of the night. Oh,
an early rock from Jody.
Yeah, Create slipped into the lead hook there of Jody BJJ, and he got caught and stunned there, and he also got cut back open there to start off the round. Beautiful work there.
Looks like Create's trying to get that stun back, but he's not really landing.
Out of range with the Superman punch. A beautiful sidestep there from Jody. He was going to be out of range with the counter shot, though. Nonetheless, beautiful work there to evade the shot. Jody's starting to pick up a slight stamina edge as well. It could be something to look out for. Beautiful 3-piece there from him.
Jody doing very well here when he's the aggressor, but the second he backs up, you know, it's whoever's going forward. The second they get backed up, they just get touched up. And that's what we're seeing right now from Jody. He's just backing Create up and just touching that head.
Yeah, he got himself a big stun. Oh, another big stun there. Out of the side of Jody.
Jody's doing very well putting Create on the cage here and making him shell up.
did hear what you said as well, Tim. Got about 2:45 here left in the second round, and Jody BJJ's had a very, very strong start here to this second round. See the FFC champion Sin in the chat. I see, you know, the former Xbox Rush champion Toby Ruins in here. I see Jaden and you know, V-Pain, several high-level guys in the chat. You know, we appreciate all of you guys taking the time out of your day to pop in here and watch these fights that we're bringing for you here tonight on our 20th anniversary card. Nice 1-2 there. Follows it up with a nice hook body uppercut as well, does Jody. He's starting to put together the shots beautifully here. He's got a cut opened up on the nose to create and the eye. And, you know, he's just landing with ease here in this second round. He had a very strong round.
You know, with two fighters with as good as kickboxing as these two have, I'm surprised there haven't been more kicks thrown. This has been primarily a boxing fight.
I agree 100%, especially with these picks. Oh, big stun there from Create. Gets himself right back in the fight. Create is not a guy that you're ever able to count out of a fight. You know, he had a very, very strong run over in the FFC league, and he's looking to transition that to Rush here today and you know, kick off his career with a banger win over Jody, which is, you know, not an easy guy to do so against. Jody, a member of the NL camp, Create a member of the BK camp. Oh, a big stun there from Jody. He caught him with the straight as Create went to pull. Oh, and Jody level change followed by an uppercut. And Jody looking to put him out here in full guard. He's just going to land 3 hooks on the block and posture down, though. Beautiful work there from Jody. Looking to maybe just sit here on the top position and make sure he secures this second round, as that would more likely put him up 2-0 going into the third. What are your thoughts there, Serb?
That's a very good strategy from Jody. I would have liked to see him pursue the finish because I think he could have got it there. But he wanted to play it safe and not get flipped and lose any extra stamina than he had to. So I think that is a very good choice right there.
Yeah, 100%. You know, back to the thought of, you know, him maybe going for a finish. You know, there was not a lot of time left in the round to take any damage if he did get flipped into mount. So I could agree with that. You know, it might have been the wise decision to go for the finish there, but nonetheless, he's got a huge stamina lead and a huge health lead going into this third round, and he's looking to build off that and get himself a huge win here tonight.
Craig's still fighting back, though. He's not letting himself get counted out here.
Yeah, 100%. Create is a guy that, you know, as I said, you never ever want to count out of a fight. He's always dangerous. And, you know, he's proven that here tonight. He got himself a stun later into that second round. Jody with a beautiful knee to the body there out of the clinch.
Oh, good check from Jody. Sits Create down.
Jody looking for the drag down.
Yeah, he's going to look for the finish on the ground.
Yeah, 100%. Either that or he's able to really just ride out these last 4 minutes and get himself a big decision win here tonight.
Yeah, Jody not really looking to do anything here out of the half guard.
You know, as I said earlier, this could be a huge win for either of these guys. Jody, for Jody, it would be a big rebound win, and for Create, it would be a big debut win over a huge name. But, you know, so far in this fight, it's looking like a Jody BJJ fight, I'd have to say.
Yeah, Jody's just looking to ride out the round here. I don't think he's gonna really go for a finish here unless he gets the opportunity to go to stack guard. But I think right now all he's gonna do is just try to cut through that guard and get as much control time and keep this fight right where he wants it, so he's not in any danger.
Oh, beautiful work there from Create with the denial. He's looking to build up a bit of GA, possibly go for a flip. Jody wisely gonna posture up though to prevent that. And just posture right back down, resets the clock a bit there as well. Got 2:30 left here in this third round. Jody's able to just control the rest of this round out. And you know, if he's able to do that, then, you know, he's going to be picking up himself a big win here tonight in the opener of this card. Jody lands a nice 2 strikes there on the block. I do want to say up next, we're going to be having Cooked versus Jaden. You know, that fight was a bit of a replacement fight there, slapped together last minute. We appreciate both of those guys who had original fights booked and both of their opponents pulled out. But, you know, both showed up and are looking to show out nonetheless.
Yeah, it looks like Jody's just going to cruise to this decision here. Smart choice. That's the smart play here. That's keeps him as safe as possible.
Yeah, 100%. I can't blame him there with that. You know, he's been up big here early on in this fight.
And he's got such a big stamina lead. Every time Create builds GA, he can just power up.
Couple of fakes there. Gonna look to posture up as well. He's only got a minute left here that he had to really control this fight out, and that'll get himself a big win. Jody has played this fight so smart. You know, he went into this third round with a huge stamina advantage and a huge lead, and you know he recognized that, and he got himself an early takedown, and he's controlling the rest of this round right now.
Yeah, Jody just had so much stamina left that he's just been able to spend it all here, just power posturing up.
Yeah, and he just backs away, and that's going to be the end of our fight. I'd have to score that one 30-27 to Jody BJJ personally. How about you, Cerberus?
I do agree with that. Very good round there from Jody, too, at the end. He
You
played
see
it
there that
smart, played
highlight.
it safe.
You see that highlight they showed there. The level change into the rear uppercut. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work there
That
from Jody.
check hook was beautiful, too.
Yeah, 100%. Jody's striking is just, very, very pretty to watch. And he was able to display that here tonight. And more likely than not, pick up a big win over a high level competitor in Create. Create was a former title challenger over in the FFC League. And he just wasn't able to do enough here tonight, I would have to say, to get the win over Jody BJJ. But we hope to see both of these guys back in the future. And Jody hopefully moving right up along that card. And, he is going to get the hand raised here tonight and get himself a big rebound win. We haven't seen Jody in a long time, and he really came out here tonight and was able to display his skill level to the fullest. And with that being said, we're gonna get you guys transitioned over to the second fight as soon as possible, and that one is gonna be Cooked taking on Jaden. All right, and up next we got Jaden and we got Cooked, and both guys looking for another big win here tonight. Another two high level competitors. We got the owner of the NL camp versus the high level member of the BK camp. Cooked, the owner of the NL camp, as I stated, and Jaden, the BK member here in this one. The BK guys have really been, very strong in the Rush League early on, and they're looking to build off that here tonight. And these guys have the good to go here. What are your guys' thoughts on this one, Tim and Serb?
I think, I think. How do you say his name? Aiden? How do you say it?
What? Cooked and Jaden.
Jaden. I think Jaden's got much better game on feet but if K1
Yeah,
Cook
this is
drags
just
it
a
down there.
strictly
No,
striking
sir, Rooster
versus
talking
grappling
through me.
matchup.
All right, I think Jaden's got the better game on the feet, and he's using the right pick, so he doesn't get caught in the submissions. But I think if Cook drags it down there with this ping, he might just be able to finish it there.
Yeah, 100%. Cooked is one of the better grapplers on this entire game, and Jaden is more so known for the striking. He's also got great grappling, though, in his own right. And as Tim said, this Volkanovski pick is a great counter for the grappling of Cooked.
This is strictly a striking versus grappling matchup here.
Maxy in the chat saying that Jaden is no longer in BK. Interesting there.
That's true. He's a free agent now.
Is he? I was not aware of that. You know, nonetheless, though, beautiful body knee there from Cooked. Nice four-piece there gets through for Jaden. Into the body, and he pulls.
Yeah, Jaden's just keeping that head up right now on the feet.
Yeah, Jaden is outputting a lot of strikes here early on in this fight, and that's a good game plan here with the stamina of Volkanovski. You're really not gonna wear on the gas tank too much of yourself. Beautiful elbow there though on the clinch from Cook.
He's done a very good chain wrestling job here, but Jaden's just on top of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice combination of kicks.
Oh, beautiful level change there. You know, Cook does a very good job with using them level changes to create the striking openings. You know, because he has the opponent so worried about the grappling that he starts unloading with the hands that are very underrated.
He's doing a great job with the hands.
Looks for a single leg there. Not going to be able to secure it, though. Beautifully defended from Jaden.
A little bit of lag spike here.
Jaden's slightly down on the stamina here, and he's also cut open early on in this fight. Could be something to look out for. Another takedown attempt there, though, from Cook, and he's going to be defended once again. Beautiful takedown defense on display early on from Jaden.
Jaden's just throwing so much more.
Beautiful work to get the drag down there, though, from Cook. As you said, Cook is displaying beautiful chain wrestling here early on in this fight, and he's going to be able to get mount there.
But on this ping, it's going to be hard for Cook to hold mount. That's what I'm looking for right now. Jaden's just going to be able to worm his way out of positions that normally would be very hard to get out of.
Yeah, 100%. Cook has great internet.
Oh, Jaden just powered up. That's going to take a lot of stamina, and it's going to open him back up to another double leg bail. Right into the backpack. They do call Aljo the human backpack, so that was a very fitting choice there.
Yeah, 100%. But, you know, able to race out of the submission immediately is Jaden and get himself out of the dangerous positioning. Nonetheless, though, he's off his back with the stamina deficit against a high-level grappler. This is not where you want to be early on in this fight if you're Jaden. Cook sitting at 1-1 in the league. Jaden, this is his debut. Both very high-level competitors looking to shoot their way up the card. That one, though, is going to be a NL Cooked round. He did really good work there out of the clinch and off of the grappling there. And he was more likely able to secure that round. These guys touch gloves, and we are underway for the second round of the night. Takedown attempt going to be slightly out of range there for Jaden. You know, that's the best way to keep yourself off of your back is get on top.
I do like Jaden wrestling back, but I don't like him doing it against the Aljo pick.
Yeah, you know, Cooked has got the great submissions off his back with that Aljo pick. Beautiful head whip there, though, and the clinch reversal from Jaden. Jaden looks for a single leg. He's going to be denied, though.
You know, Cook has very good bottom game, and Aljo himself has very good bottom game. So I don't understand the play there from Jaden. He's just burning stamina.
Opposition here from Cooked. Cooked beating up on the body a bit here from the sprawl position.
Some undeniables there from Jaden. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, smart work there. Looking to maybe drain the stamina a bit of Cook.
Cook works him back into side control.
Yeah, and Jaden gonna move right back into sprawl though. Jaden again going for a few of these undeniable fakes. Cook able to move into backside though. This is a dangerous spot here. He's got a lot of places he can move. He's going to attempt to go to back mount. He's going to be denied. sprawl attempt there going to be denied as well.
I do
And a
believe that
get
was
up
a
here.
darts attempt too, because that was a lot of stamina drain for a sprawl.
Oh, he jumps back up on the back though. Does Cook. He's got him in the rear naked here. Stamina very even on both sides. Cook should have looked to fake there. As Jaden's just going to be able to race out of this one. Beautiful submission defense there. Out of the side of Jaden.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here.
Couple of fakes there out of the side of Cook. Fakes again. Jaden gonna look for the get up and Cook gonna race it into mount. Beautiful work there. He's postured up as well, looking to rain down some big ground and pound strikes, all of which land on the block though. Beautiful defense. Cook gets a nice denial.
That was not the best choice for Jaden there. But he races
but
the
he's able to
back
race.
mount.
Yeah,
He's
Cook
gonna race out the half guard.
Cook looked for the stam regen there in that armbar, and it costed him there as Jaden was able to race into back mount. But nonetheless, you know, Cook is back
Cook
inside
indeed did
control.
not look for the stamina regen there. That's just a guaranteed race.
Oh. Nice get up there. Oh, beautiful defense there though from Jaden on the drag down.
This is a cooked round, and Cook is putting it on him on the feet right now.
Yeah, 100%. We got about 15 seconds left here in this round. Cook is up dominantly here early on.
I believe that's 1-1. I could be wrong though.
Cook 100% took the first, and I would have to say he took this one too. Yeah, Cook has won every single.
Cook did take the first, didn't he?
Yeah, Cook has won every single step here.
Yeah, that's a 2-0 fight right now. Jaden needs to look for a finish here, which is just gonna put him open to getting put on his back.
Ready to fight? Ready. Third round underway.
Here we are for our third round here of the night.
Sterling's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
In our second fight of the night, that is. And I would have to say early on that the NL Cooked is up here in this one.
Oh, nice low kick.
Jaden gets through a nice lead front kick there though. And he puts together a four-piece behind it as well, but Jaden can pull himself out and get speared.
Nice positional control.
Nice
here.
posture here. Look at the rain down some big ground and pound strikes now. Oh, and he's gonna get the stun off it.
That's an armbar for Cook too.
Yeah, he's got a huge stamina lead. Jaden's gonna have to do something special to get himself out of this one. He's gonna be denied there, and Cook's gonna be able to just slap this one on. Gets another denial for good measure. Yeah, and that's going to be about 50% of the bar there of Jaden. Cook has been very, very dominant here in this one. You know, on the feet and on the ground, he's looked very, very well-rounded here tonight. And he's used this Aljo pick about as good as you can use Aljo. Beautiful work there. Drops the elbow, but it's going to land on the block. Jaden going to give up his back. Cook looking to flat him out, but Jaden denies. Jaden with another nice denial there.
Cooked with a little bit of stam drain action going on. I like that.
Yeah, you know, we do not mind the exploits here in the Rush League. We like to see who's the best of the best. And
Another rod. That's going to be another. Oh, he's not going for the armbar. He's going for the finish. That is going to cost him mount, though.
Yeah, Jaden was able to move his head out of
his back.
way. Wow, beautiful work there from Jaden. He's going to be able to get back to the feet as well.
Jaden knows the only shot he has here is on the feet.
Yeah, he needs a finish here with 2 minutes left in this fight, but nonetheless,
the rock work. Oh, and the drop.
Knockdown.
This is going to be fight here, I do believe. Oh no, Cook's not going to look for the finish.
Yeah, Cook looks like he's going to look for a bit of a highlight finish here tonight. He's got a minute 40 to do so. Got to be careful. Jaden's not a guy that you want to let back into the fight, if you will.
With the way Jaden's slipping, I feel like Cook could get a hook kick knockout here. If he really wants a highlight reel.
Yeah, very potentially, you know.
Oh, he dropped him.
Yeah, the beautiful.
Gonna stack him. Jaden's gonna deny the stack though.
And he's back up again, so the
got a minute left here in this third round now.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side.
Ooh. 6-12 elbow there. Oh, big knockdown there. And he's going to look to finish him now. Drops down a few hammer fists, and that's going to be all she wrote. A beautiful performance there from Cook. Able to put out Jaden in the third round, and he gets himself a dominant performance over a great player and Cook is going to move his way up into the PlayStation division. He moves his way up to 2-1 here in the Rush League. And as for Jaden, he's going to fall to 0-1, but no doubt in my mind that if he elects to return to the league, that he will be back in a big way, as Jaden is a very, very high-level competitor. We appreciate both of these guys for showing up and showing out, and beautiful work there from Cook, the former FFC champion. All right, and here we are for our third fight of the night, and this is going to be Prime Doc, and it's going to be Drake, and two more high-level competitors here, in our third fight of the night. As has been the trend here early on in this card, we've had a lot of good players, and these guys are no stranger to that. These are two of the best in the world. Both of these guys are ready to go. We got Prime Doc going for the Max Holloway pick in the white shorts, and with the Charles Oliveira alter ego, that's going to be Drake. What are your thoughts on this one, sir?
Drake is a very, very good back foot fighter, and he also has good pressure if he chooses to go forward. I don't think he will, though. I think he's going to play primarily on the back foot here, make Prime Doc miss, and just make Prime Doc's a very, very high level block breaker, but I have a feeling Drake's just going to make him miss on the block, and Prime Doc's going to look to wrestle here, which is a little odd.
Yeah, that's a strange decision with the Max Holloway pick against Charles Oliveira pick, but maybe he's just giving him something to think about. Oh, big stun there from Prime Doc early on in this fight, and Prime Doc puts together a nice combination after it as well.
This is how all of Prime Doc's fights look, man. He just walks forward and throws, and he'll get through that block, whether you want him to or not.
Yeah, Prime Doc is one of the best strikers in this game.
Drake has some of the best counter pressure I've ever seen in my life. Drake will 100% just try to backstep and back foot fight this entire fight, unless Prime Doc makes him go forward. Now, if Prime Doc can make him go forward, this might be a Prime Doc fight.
Prime Doc with a nice elbow there. These guys both staying nice and patient here in this one. Prime Doc with a nice combo there, though. 3-piece.
Prime Doc doing a very good job getting through Drake's block right now. I'm surprised.
Nice spinning body kick as well there. One of Max Holloway's best weapons in real life and in the game. Stamina quite even on both sides. It'll be interesting to see if Drake looks to implement a bit of the Charles Oliveira grappling here tonight. Or, if he's just picked him for the striking. A lot of guys like the striking of Charles Oliveira, and we'll pick him solely for that. Huge head health advantage for Prime Doc, or chin strength advantage, I should say. The head health's not too much on his side, but you know what I meant, the stat, that is.
I don't think Drake will look to wrestle here unless he's just getting outpointed really bad on the feet. But right now, he's doing a good job of keeping this fight even, but Prime Doc is landing a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Prime Doc is outputting a bit more than Drake here, and making Drake really come back forward.
I mean, this is a power versus chin type of fight. Good cardio, good chin on the side of Max Holloway, great power with Oliveira, but he has kind of a middling chin stat.
Oliveira and Max's power stats are only one apart. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's 94 out of the side of Holloway, 95 for Charles.
See, I thought Charles had like a 96 or 97 power.
Okay.
Never mind.
A lot of guys in real life do say that Charles hits harder than anybody. It was
Yeah,
Justin
that's why I
Gaethje.
was thinking that.
Yeah, it was Justin Gaethje in an interview said that Oliveira hits harder than anybody's ever fought, including
Yeah,
Holloway.
No, it's Jeremy Stevens. Hardest hitting
Yeah,
145.
Hey,
he's
but
blocking
nonetheless,
really well.
after the first round, we've got ourselves more than likely a 10-9 round there for Prime Doc.
Okay. Gotcha.
These guys touch gloves, and we are underway here for the second round here of our third fight of the night. What'd you guys see early on here in this one?
I'm seeing Prime Doc
Drake
doing
is-
some work.
Drake's made an odd choice to pressure here in this fight, and it's not really paying out for him. Yeah, see, here's what he does well. He goes backwards really well, and I would like to see him do this a lot more, but he doesn't really want there to not be any action in this fight. You know, if Prime Doc's not coming forward, Drake doesn't he doesn't just wait for him. He pushes forward even when he's getting outpointed.
Yeah, and usually when you see Drake fight, he's one of the most patient players. He's got crazy patience here. Oh, he's got the back now. Let's see what he looks for. He's going to look for the drag down, but beautifully defended there, though, from Prime Doc. Stays on the feet, right where he wants this fight, and he gets a nice clinch knee there as well. A few punches there from Drake on the break, though.
I think Drake is really not playing to his specialties right now, especially with the Oliveira pick. It's a little bit dodgy considering there is Connor in this weight class, and Drake is a primary Connor player. It's weird to me that he wouldn't go for that.
That's
Yeah,
a
and maybe
four-star Connor.
the 4-star Connor. Yeah, maybe the 4-star Connor is not really his speed. Might have thought that the Oliveira pick was better for him here, but
Oh,
early
Prime Doc
on,
can get
Prime Doc is
rocked.
looking very good in this fight. He gets another big stun there. Both of these guys making their debuts in the Rush League, two of the better members that we've got in the league as of today. Both guys looking for statement wins here in this one. Later on in the card, we got loads of former champions, both of our current champions, and everything in between, still to come.
Prime Doc is just cutting through that block so nicely. I think that we've only seen one backstep from Drake too. Oh, but Drake with the kill shot.
Whoa.
Can he do something with this?
You're gonna stand back up to
One
the
more
feet,
punch and
though.
that would have been a finish. That's an odd choice to stand up.
Yeah, that's not a guy that I would let stay in the fight though. is Prime Doc. It looks like possibly Loppy might be getting a replacement, and this could be a very high level fight. If Jay is up to it, it's gonna look like it's gonna be JUFC versus Loppy. Jay in the general chat did say that he wants this fight, and these are two of the best players in the history of UFC 5. Jay, the current Xbox Primetime champion, Loppy, a former Primetime Xbox champion.
I see people in the chat criticizing my take that Prime Doc is a high-level block breaker, but I would just like everyone to look at Drake's block stat right now and tell me that I'm wrong.
Yeah, 100%. He's coming forward and he's landed the bigger shots so far. It's Prime Doc. I would have to say it's 1-1 here though, going into the third round. What about you guys?
Everybody can be a high-level block breaker, bro, but to be the best, bro, you got to be great, and there's only one good block breaker. I think Prime Doc's up 2 right now. I don't think it's 1-1.
No, it's 1-1.
No. That's 1-1.
Did the knockdown? Did Prime Doc not get a knockdown last round?
No, he did.
Drake,
Oh, well,
Drake
he's
showed
up
the
right
stats.
now.
Oh, but
Drake,
Prime Doc's looking to shut him out this fight or this round.
Yeah, the winner of this round is going to take the fight, no matter which way you chop it up. But we're 30 seconds here into this third round, and Drake got hurt early there. He's already cut open. A couple of nice elbows there. The kick gonna be caught, but Drake gonna eat a knee for it though.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, man. He's cutting right through that block and that head health so well right now.
Nice clinch work there. Out of the side of Prime Doc, lands some nice knees against the cage as well. Got 3 minutes here left in this third round. You know, all the marbles on the line here in this third round as well. Prime Doc has looked very, very strong here in this fight.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh! He ducked under the
Oh.
head kick and he hits a big knockdown. He looked to jump on it and go for the finish. A beautifully timed up kick, though, from Drake UFC, but nonetheless, he was hurt bad there.
Man, Drake's head health is just gone right now.
Yeah, 100%, but nonetheless, he's still coming forward as he needs to get himself back in this fight. He's more likely down
Oh,
here
and
in the
Prime
third
Doc
round.
with
block,
another
holy shit.
drop, and he's gonna taunt on him.
This 90 block is such fucking ass.
Got a minute 45 left in the round
What
now.
the
Prime
fuck
Doc with
is
another
that
big
even?
drop. Prime Doc gonna let him get back to the feet as well. He throws up the
Prime
finger,
Doc knocks
and
him
that's gonna
down.
be
That is
it.
so ass.
Prime Doc gets himself a huge win over NL Drake here tonight. Drake gonna fall just short, you know, to the likes of Prime Doc. Prime Doc gets himself a huge win, as I said, and is gonna bump himself majorly up the
honestly,
card
fuck
and
competitive,
possibly
fuck.
into the rankings off of one fight there with a great performance here tonight. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work there out of the side of Prime Doc. All right, and up next, we got, NAE Corson, one of the owners of the NAE camp, and he's going to be taking on one of the Rush members in Rush Arlip. Arlip wanted this fight. He asked for it, he asked to step in his replacement here tonight. And he got his wish, and he's going to be taking on a high-level competitor in Corson. Arlip looking to keep his undefeated streak of season 2 up. He's 1-0 this season in the unaired side, and he's looking to translate that here tonight in the aired side. Over a very high level competitor in Corson. We got these guys going ahead and trying to get lobbied up. Arlip has sent the invite. We're just waiting on Corson to go ahead and join up. I do want to say the JUFC versus Diloppy fight is 100% official now. That's going to be a big one over in the Xbox scene. Jay was very, very close to getting the championship. He fell just short to our current Xbox champion in Nightfall over in the tournament. And as for Diloppy, he's looking to make a huge debut here tonight against a very, very high level competitor in JUFC.
Now, what I gotta say about this fight, man, is that I believe these guys are two high-level competitors, man. I mean, these guys, man, this other guy, man, he was ranked top 100 on Stand Bang, bro.
We're just waiting on these guys to go ahead and get lobbied up for us, though. And there we go. I did.
Yeah, top 100 standing bang was a very funny joke too.
But we got these guys lobbied up and ready to go here. We got Corson. We got Corson and we got Arlip. Oh. All right, so these guys are opening it up with a lot of kicks here early on in this fight.
By the way, Vert is
That's
here,
awesome.
so I don't know how we're gonna do that.
I don't know what happened to Corson's Gastelum pick, but it just disappeared, man. He was supposed to pick Gelfin Gastelum.
That was Tim that said that in the fight channel. Corson did not agree to that. But, nonetheless, we got an Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya matchup. Probably the best matchup here in this middleweight division. And these guys are really trading here in the pocket early on. And I believe that that's Arlip's best shot to win. But nonetheless, he's going to be dropped there twice. He got dropped on the stand-up as well. And Corson looking for an early finish now. He jumps on him in the full guard, lands a few straights there. Arlip able to post the hooks, though. Beautiful work from Arlip to keep himself alive and keep himself in this fight.
Look at that sidestep spam. It's
Arnold
like you're
was some nice
watching
footwork,
Maddie.
too, but
Oh,
he's
and
gonna get rocked to the body.
he's getting rocked to the
He's gonna
body
go
bad. He's
down.
got dropped. Perez looking for the ground and pound. Hooks up posture. No, he's not going to get it.
Arlip has
Cor-
weirdly good ground and pound defense right now.
That's
Yeah,
what he needs, man.
He was able to post every single hook that has been thrown in this fight.
He knew he was going to get here, so he had to learn to defend it. Try search for side control, doesn't get it. Gets up,
He
though.
gets the get up though. Does he do anything on the cage here? Does he back off? He backs off.
He backs off.
He throws a sideways moving knee, which puts him right back up against the cage.
Throws a knee. Throws another knee.
Throws a front kick. Nope, Corson's just out of range for the counter.
Nice
Nice
little
spinning body kick
spinning
there, though,
body
from
kick.
Arlip.
He's looking to work the
Corson has
body,
been
man.
very
with-
dominant here early on in this fight.
I don't know how his stam's already so low, but...
Look at the body health.
Oh!
Another good one there.
Oh,
And he
Oh,
gets
and
dropped
Corson goes
again.
another
Down.
drop. He's looking for the finish. Corson is not looking to drag this fight out. He's looking to put him out.
He
as
is
soon as
looking to drag
possible
this
without,
fight out. I don't know what you're
hitting
talking
him.
about. He wants that body TKO.
He's jumped on every knockdown he's gotten.
Yeah, but he just went
Don't
for
know
the
how
body
that's-
instead
how
of the
that's
head.
connected.
He's trying to get
Coach
that
is
body
too
TKO.
good.
There we go.
And and there he goes.
Corson catches him. He threw the feint hook, and then he followed it up with a beautiful, beautiful lead uppercut, and he put the lights of Arlip out cold. Beautiful performance there.
The
from
Rob
NAE
Meister
Corson.
could not do it.
Mute.
All right, and here we are for our next fight of the night. We got two CKB members looking for a big win over each other. We got Revanite and we got Sanku. Sanku has been counting himself out in the fight channel, that is. And Revanite beaming with confidence as always. Revanite's one of the best grapplers in the entire Xbox scene. And Senku's his campmate with a lot of experience against him, and looking for a big win here tonight. Senku is 1-0 in the Rush League.
I don't know
Revenite
what's
is
happening to the
2-2.
stream.
Former title challenger, and these guys are both looking for a big
There
win
it
here
is.
tonight to move themselves up and along the card. These guys are readied up, and we are here for our next fight of the night. What are your guys' thoughts on this one, Serb and Tim?
Is this Senku's debut?
Senku's 1-0, as stated in the introductions.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
good.
Revenite was a former title challenger here. He's a very good grappler. I would
Yeah,
love to see him get this fight down early.
We're already 30 seconds in. Not a lot of strikes thrown early on. Revenite with an early clinch attempt and some beautiful body knees. As you said, sir, Revenite is one of the better grapplers in the entire Xbox scene. He's a very high-level competitor. He's a former title challenger here, and he's looking to build off that here tonight and get himself back in the win column. Last card, actually, was when he took on Nightfall, and he fell just short, but, he put up a good fight. Beautiful kick catch there. Tries to drive him into the cage, though, but Revenite with some beautiful takedown defense.
Senku actually did that on purpose to drain stamina, by the way.
Oh! Beautiful head
Oh.
kick, and he follows it up with the spear. And this is not where you want to be if you're Senku. Revenite, known as CKB Quicksand for a reason. He drags you down into deep waters and drowns you very slowly with the denials and with the top game. But Senku able to get back to the feet. Revenite going to look to jump on the back, and he's going to do just that. Revenite just going to be slammed down, though, from Senku. Senku wasted a lot of stamina there doing that. Revenite maybe looking for a sub, maybe not.
Everything Revenant's doing here is to drain stamina. It's very smart. He's forcing out a lot of powers from Senku, too.
Yeah, as I said, he's known as Quicksand for a reason. He drowns his opponents, and he's doing that very well here tonight, as Cerberus has pointed out. Beautiful work there. He pushes him into backside. Sprawl positioning now. Revenite banging on the body. Able to get back to the feet, though, is Senku. Oh, and he's going to get himself a nice trip. Can't speak. What are we seeing now that Senku's got top positioning here, Arlip? What are your thoughts on this?
Arlip.
Cerberus. Okay.
I would have liked to have seen Senku stay on top there and try to get some damage off, because he's losing this round for the Rock.
Yeah, 100%. But, he's going to get back to the feet. It seems that he does not want to be on the ground with the likes of Revenite. And who can blame him? Revenite's shown off in the league that he's got very, very high-level grappling. He was able to pick up a win over Whimpering Ian, with that. And he also drew with JUFC in his first ever fight in Rush. They ended up having to run it back for the fight that actually counted on the records. Jay was able to take the win in that one as it was for the tournament, so they had to run it back. But, nonetheless, Revenite, what I'm getting at is showing off some very, very high-level gameplay in the Rush.
Nice body work from Revenite. Really playing to that RDR strength.
Yeah, he knocks him off his feet at the end of the round, and that's going to have to be a Revenite round there through the first. It looks like up next, we're going to have another war between some two teammates. It's looking like we're going to have Vertex Galaxy versus Countercurt, two members of the NAE camp.
It's going to be a
Countercurt,
very high-level fight. A lot of striking.
yeah, and member of the NAE camp is an understatement for Countercurt. He's actually one of the owners and founders of the NAE camp, and he's looking to get himself a big win over one of his better members in Vertex Galaxy. Cerberus, what are your thoughts on that one? I know that you've got a lot of experience with those two, as you are campmates with them.
Vert is a very patient, very backwards type of fighter. He doesn't really move forward a lot. Kurt's a very pressure-heavy fighter, so it'll just suit both of their play styles to fight each other.
Yeah, a bit of a clash of styles, if you will, there in that one. Up next, but back to this one. Top positioning here early for Revenite in this second round.
Oh, Revenite just keeps getting that crucifix, man. He's just gonna melt and slice open Senku here, but Senku powers out wisely. Little bobblehead there from Senku.
Yeah, can't blame him though. You know, the bobblehead is one of the better mechanics,
Ooh.
you know, defensively on the ground in this entire game, and he used it to his advantage there.
I would have loved to have seen a sub counter there from Revenite. Doing really good body work right now, though.
Yeah, 100%. Beautiful defense there on the guard pull.
Man, Senku's body and stamina are just gone. His head's getting there, too. Good defense on that takedown, though. As long as he's on the feet, he's got a chance here, but I think Revenant's just going to beat him everywhere this fight.
Yeah, 100%. Beautiful, beautiful work there from the clinch, though. From Senku. Senku landed some nice body knees now as well.
Good
Oh,
body.
but a nice body knee. Yeah, right back at him from Revenite.
Revenant's just snatching that body right now.
Yeah, he's using the Rainier to Ritter pick about as well as you can use him, and you know he's got himself a big lead here in this fight late in the second round.
Those body knees are just brutal, man.
Yeah, and Revenite is winning everywhere. You know, the head health, the body health, the stamina. He's, you know, playing about as perfectly as you can, and he's looking to get himself back in the title picture. I'd say that, you know, if he's able to get a big win here tonight, he's either a win away or you know, possibly even right back in title contention. We do still have one more Xbox fight live here tonight, though, before the Xbox Championship. So 2 more Xbox fights after this in total. We've got the former champion Toby Ruins taking on the #1 contender in Smeckley in a replacement fight there for Toby Ruins, who got himself a big win on the unaired side. And he's looking to translate that here tonight. And you know, obviously in this one we've got you know, Revenite and Revenite and Senku, 2 teammates, and then you know in the co-main event of the evening, obviously we got the Battle Duck. You know, the red hot contender taking on the dominant champion in Nightfall. So we've still got a lot of big Xbox fights here tonight for you guys. You know, and not to mention all the PlayStation fights that we've got left. But with that being said, we are underway for the 3rd round here. What are you seeing through the first 2, sir?
I'm seeing a lot of, dude, I'm not going to lie. Revenant is very dominant on the feet right now. He's also very dominant on the ground. He's controlling this fight no matter where it goes.
Yeah, I could 100% agree with that. Nice clinch work, though, from Senku. That's where he's really done his best work is out of the clinch, I would say. He's got off a lot of big knees from the clinch, and you know, Revenite was able to break positioning quite easily there, but nonetheless, that's something to look for from Senku. One of the bright spots for him, 100%.
Ooh, defends the take. That's another bright spot. He's had pretty good takedown defense out in the open. It's when he gets clinched or caged that it gets a little dodgy.
Ooh, beautiful takedown defense from Revenite right back at him, though. You know, he was able to defend the drag down there pretty perfectly.
And again, that's just going to keep draining Senku's stamina.
Both of these guys members of the CKB camp, which has a lot of tools to become a top grappler if you're a member of that camp. They're some of the best Xbox guys in the world, and you know they're showing that off here tonight.
Oh, Revenite really wanting that guard right now.
Yes, scooting around on his butt a bit, if you will. Got 3 minutes here left in this 3rd round, though. Beautiful question mark kick there. You know, RDR got a very big buff in the kicks in this new update.
Yes, he did.
Takedown attempt there, going to be denied.
You know, Revenite's turning all of his takedowns in the same direction. I would love to see him turn one up.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Head whip there. Back take attempt. Just going to land a knee off it, though. An immediate takedown attempt from Revenite.
Immediate sprawl. Senku gets back up. I mean, he's got to get a knockout here, right?
Yeah, I would say that he's more likely than not down 2-0 and probably losing this 3rd as well.
Looks like Revenite was listening to the commentary there. He really only got that takedown, though, because of the stamina.
Oh, he pulls a guillotine. Don't be silly. Pulls a ghillie. Got to look for the mount, and he's going to do just that. Beautiful work from Revenite. He's got a minute left to bleed out to get himself back to the top of the division and get a big win here tonight. and a big rebound win that is as well.
Revenant just races on through to side control. That's a smart play there. Trying to get some damage off before the round ends.
Yeah, 100%. Revenant looks like he's going to close this fight out on top. He gets a sub counter there. He's going to look to lock it in.
Okay. He didn't get it.
Oh, he just didn't have enough time. If he had probably another 2 seconds there, he would have been able to lock that guillotine in as well and really put a capitalization off on a big win here tonight. But nonetheless, that's going to be a dominant victory there from the side of CKB Revenant. Beautiful, beautiful work from him there. He was dominant from start to finish. And with that being said, we're going to get you guys moving right up along the card.
Congrats, Revenite. Wow.
Coming.
Bet. All right, so we do have these next guys in a party with each other. These guys are teammates, so you know they're readily available, and we're just waiting for a stream link to go ahead and get started up from Vertex Galaxy and Counter Kurt, 2 members of the NAE camp, and 2 of the better ones at that.
fight.
All right, we got these guys lobbied up and readied up here. We got, as I said, 2 NAE camp members and teammates. We got, Counter Kurt taking on Vertex Galaxy. Vertex Galaxy's original opponent was Donner. Donner pulled out. And, Counter Kurt's opponent was originally set to be Joe Goldberg. Joe Goldberg pulled out. A couple of pullouts from the NAE boys, but nonetheless, or a couple of pullouts from the NL boys, that is, but, the NAE boys, that is, stepping up and getting these fights into us nonetheless. You love to see it. I'm gonna go to Cerberus for a bit of an analysis on this one, as these guys are his teammates.
Kurt is going to do very well going forward here, but Vert's going to work the body moving back. He's going to do those moving hooks to the body, try and get the stamina down from Kurt. But Kurt doesn't really care about stamina.
Why is he playing 5-star Izzy?
Oh, he is.
It's fine. Doesn't matter.
You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and allow it for this one.
Other
I'm trying to say, like, why? Because the 4.5, the for one from 304 or whatever.
He doesn't have the
event
alter
it
egos
was.
on this account.
Well, you're gonna get banned if you win, kid.
No, he's not.
It's called sarcasm, kid.
Kid, you're fuck.
Back to the fight, though. Let's dial back in, please. We've got pretty even stamina on both sides, and a nose cut opened up on the side of Vertex Galaxy.
Yeah, Vert's working that body really well, but Kurt still just pressuring along, getting that damage in. Vert has very good footwork and head movement. He's also got very good kill shots. So if Kurt throws a kick at any point in this fight, he's putting himself in danger to get knocked out. Like that right there. Vert's footwork is his best attribute 100%. And if he can use it here, moving backwards, he's going to just drain all of Kurt's stamina. But Kurt is winning big on the head and body health. Oh, and Vert with the kill shot right there.
Yeah, Cerberus said he did very, very good work with that exact shot. And he was able to backstep out of the way of the body kick and throw up a roundhouse.
Yeah, Kurt's got to chill out on the kicks here. He's doing very well head hunting right now, though. He's also doing very well poking the body. Vert backs Kurt up to the cage. Kurt's looking to circle off. Vert does very nice with his long-range weapons like his 1-2. He's very good with the straight shots.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to say that's a strong round one for the red corner, also known as Counter Kurt. More than likely gonna be taking that round. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Counter Kurt's doing very well with the pressure here, but when he gets backed up, that's where Vert seems to be doing better on the front foot right now for some reason, even though that's not necessarily his play style.
Yeah, I think maybe it's something to do with the amount of times these guys have seen each other and how familiar they were with their styles. Maybe looking to switch it up, give him something else to think about.
Ooh, and a kill shot from Vert there.
Yeah, he's landed several of those here in this fight, and he got a big stun off of that one.
When he gets the drop. He's not going to jump. Kurt rocks him back.
These guys are going back and forth here, as expected.
Vert has almost taken the head health lead right here. It's still razor thin, but Kurt's about to... Yeah, Kurt takes it back there.
Yeah, reminder, usually in the league we wouldn't permit the 5-star pick, but, with these guys being teammates and asking for it, we're going to go ahead and allow that.
I don't think we would also allow a 5-rounder, would we?
No, the 5-rounder we'll have to call if it goes past 3.
All right.
But I guess we got 3 people here. If we need real-life judges, we'll go ahead and do that.
Oh!
Big stun there though from Kurt. He gets a big drop. We might not need 5
that's the
rounds.
finish
Counter
from Kurt.
Kurt. Gonna put him out in the
Phenomenal
second
slip
round.
chain there for the block break.
How about it? The owner of the camp able to put out his camp member. And you know, with that being said, that's gonna be it. That's all she wrote. A beautiful, beautiful win there from Counter Kurt. And he's starting to string together a couple of victories now
Kurt
in a row.
got that counter, man.
Yeah, Kurt got him with the counter. And
Cooked is currently
No, that's
asking where
defensive,
Tim's face cam is at.
Why?
not a
Why do you need my?
face cam,
Why do you
not
need
a-
to see my face, Cook?
Hey, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get you guys into the next fight of the night. And you know, with that being said, that is gonna be the featured prelim of the night. It's gonna be Deadpool, and it's gonna be Tim. All right, and we got these guys, you know, going ahead and lobbying up. It's gonna be Tim and it's gonna be Deadpool. We're just waiting on them to go ahead and you know get the stream link sent up. You know, Tim gonna be stepping away from comms and stepping into the octagon here and looking for a big win over Deadpool, who's 3-1 this season, and looking to build off of that. Deadpool, one of the best players in the entire world, and you know Tim, a former FFC champion, one of the better Rush members that we have. And you know, with that being said, we got these guys lobbied up. We got an Anthony Hernandez against a Rainier de Ritter matchup. Tim gonna be going for his local RDR pick. You know, one of his favorite fighters in real life. And you know, Deadpool gonna be going for that Anthony Hernandez pick, which he loves so much. V-Pain throwing up the popcorn in the chat for NL Deadpool's fight. One of his good friends. And you know, with that being said, we got these guys lobbied up and ready to go. This is gonna be a banger fight. What are your thoughts on this one, Cerberus?
This is going to be a really high-level striking fight, but I think if Deadpool does end up wrestling, he's going to put Tim on his back and keep him there until the round ends.
Yeah, I think Deadpool probably has an advantage on the ground per se, but you know Tim is not a guy that you can count on the ground as well. He's been working on his ground game a lot as of late, and he's been improving it a lot. And he showed that off last week. He was able to hang with Whimpering Ian all the way to a decision in which he ended up winning pretty dominantly as well. And he's looking to build off of that here tonight and take out another very, very high level opponent and throw his name into the title picture as well. But you know, standing in his way is NL Deadpool, who's been you know very dominant this season in the Rush League. He was a bit of a 50-50 fighter in season 1, and you know this season he was completely able to turn that around and really show off his true potential and show that he is one of the best players in the entire world. Tim's got him in the rubber guard. Deadpool postures here, rains down a couple of strikes and postures back down, just resets the timer there. Oh, beautiful work there from Deadpool. He cuts right through the guard, but Tim able to move him right back into the guard. He looked for rubber there. Deadpool denies, postures, and stacks. Looking to rain down some ground and pound possibly here, but he's just going to move right into side control with it. Look for mount. Tim denies. Tim fakes there. Beautiful work. Tim
Oh,
gonna go for
Deadpool's
the ball.
gonna
Misses.
Deadpool's gonna mount him. That's not good.
Not Deadpool is in crucifix right now.
Oh, I take that back. My bad. I'm in crucifix, but
Beautiful denial there from Deadpool. Nice denial again from Deadpool, and now he jumps into mount. Deadpool is really, really dominating the grappling exchanges here early on in this fight.
Deadpool is a really, really improved grappler, man. He's doing really well on the ground.
Yeah, Deadpool is one of the better grapplers in the entire game. He's not at all a guy to sleep on. He gets a nice denial there as well. He's going to look for the arm bar. He's going to be able to get this. He does the stam regen as well. Tim not going to be able to race out either. And Deadpool's got a huge stamina lead to be able to lock this arm bar in. He's going to try to race for it. Tim went late. Oh, but he's still able to roll out of the arm bar. Beautiful work there from Tim to pop the arm out. Just
Very good defensive grappling there from Tim. Hopefully, you know, for him, he'll stay on top here and just work the body, work the stamina.
Yeah, 100%. Just, you know, he's more likely drop this round more likely than not. And you know, the best he can do here is just try to wear on the gas tank of Deadpool and set himself up for a good future here in this fight.
Oh, Tim sneaks into mount.
And he
He gets
postures
the
as well.
posture
Maybe
up.
we can see a big stun. Drops down 3 big shots on him there, followed with an elbow. But Deadpool going to be able to hang on to the end of the round and more than likely take that one. What do you think, Cerberus?
I think Deadpool definitely took this round, but Tim did very well at the end there to get position and to get some damage off, just to not completely get blown out there.
Yeah, I could agree with that. See, Nerd in the chat, the former champion, the 8-2 all-time, competitor, one of the greatest in Rush history. We appreciate him popping out. We do get to see him here tonight against one of our commentators in Cerberus. Tab me in. Project Mayhem was a success. Nerd is 100% going to be fighting here tonight. Nonetheless, though, back to this one. We got Tim and Deadpool live right now. Tim is the guy that the guy that I was just speaking about. Nerd has a lot of experience with. Deadpool, though, a guy that has fought Nerd in the Rush League as well. Nerd was able to get a win over him in the Season 1, cards. Got 340 here left in the second round. Tim catches him with a nice lead uppercut, and he gets a nice stuff for the takedown there as well. This is where Tim is going to be able to succeed and do his best work. He is known as a striker primarily, and he's looking to show that off here tonight against Deadpool. Deadpool clinches and trips him. Tim able to roll with it though.
Yeah, I would like to see Tim, defend these takedowns and stay on the feet for a while. Just get some damage off. Because I think Tim can win this if he's able to strike.
Yeah, 100%. Tim's got some of the best boxing in the world. Chat requesting for Deadpool to be more boring. He tries to listen there. He goes for a trip. Tim defends well, though.
Yeah, I think if Deadpool is more boring, he can secure this fight pretty easily. He's a very good boring fighter when he wants to be, but he's also a very good high output striker if he wants to be.
Yeah, really.
It's just whatever is in his best interest that day.
Yeah, 100%. We seen last week he got a big win over myself, and he was outputting a lot of strikes in that one, and he was able to get a knockout victory there. I believe in the third round. Either late second or early third. I don't quite remember.
Yeah, Deadpool, he's turning on that boring striking style, and it's working really well for him. He's kind of picking Tim apart here.
Yeah, 100%. That's the best way to fight Tim on the feet is on the outside and just try to pick him apart and wear on the stamina of him, as Tim is a very high output striker. He likes to come forward and he likes to block break, and he's looking to do a bit of that here tonight. Tim told me that his game plan was to get through a lot of the Rainier de Ritter knees. He's not thrown as many of them as I would like to see, early on in this fight.
Yeah,
nice level Deadpool, and he cracks him as well.
I think he's a little scared of the round shots coming back from Deadpool, because Deadpool is doing a very good job of just, touching him with a hook, touching him with an uppercut here and there, and that would probably rock him if he threw a knee at this point.
Yeah, I could agree.
Oh, and he sits Tim down. Deadpool jumps on the clinch.
Nert wants to know how many fights up until him. There's one more after this, and then it'll be Nert versus Cerberus. Following this one, we're going to have Toby Ruins versus #1 Xbox contender Smeckley.
I believe that's a Deadpool 2-0.
Yeah, I could agree with that. He definitely was, winning the striking exchanges that round, and through the first round, he was really able to show off the grappling. Deadpool working all levels here in this one, and just showing off a great performance here. But here we are though for the third round here of this one. Tim, a former title challenger here in this league, and Deadpool looking to get his name into that status. Deadpool, a former Total Conflict champion, he's competed at the highest levels, and he's really showing that off here tonight. Beautiful 1-2-3 there for Deadpool, right down the pipe. He opens up a cut on Tim as well. Tim with some nice clinch strikes though. Deadpool catches him trying to go to the body with an uppercut there. Beautiful head move from Deadpool, and he gets a beautiful
Deadpool
ankle
gets
pick
the
off
ankle
the wall.
pick.
Tim looks for an attempt to recover position there. He looked for half guard. Deadpool defended well though, and he is in the top position now. Deadpool looking for an armbar now. He does the stam regen glitch again, and Tim not gonna try to race out of it. That is a mistake there from Tim. Deadpool's got the stamina lead again. He's going to look to race this one in. I think he got it this time, and he's going to do just that. Not a lot of the bar taken off, as Tim did go for Rainier de Ritter, who has very, very high-level submission defense. But, with that being said, Deadpool locks in the submission nonetheless. He's going to take off a lot of the block health, and he's going to take the round off of Tim, and as well as a little bit of that stamina bar, or submission bar, that is, sorry. Tim tries to move. Deadpool defends it well. Deadpool builds up a bit of GA and slaps on an arm triangle now. He's got a stamina lead as well here. Deadpool more likely than not going to be able to lock this one up. We'll see what Tim tries to do to defend this one here. Deadpool tries to race for it. He's going to do just that. Tim slightly late on the race out, and Deadpool going to lock in the arm triangle there and get off his second submission of the round. He takes a big, big toll on Tim's stamina bar and his submission bar here.
Deadpool is just looking really good here on the feet and on the ground, man. He's just, showing a little bit of levels here.
Oh, and he's humping him. It's the only way you can say that there. Deadpool looking for another armbar. Again, does the stamina regen. Tim again does not try to race out of it. That is a mistake there from Tim, and he's going to pay for it here. Deadpool trolling him a bit here. Not going for the sub, just draining and draining and draining. And Deadpool could have got it there. He got a denial, but again, just draining away on the stamina of Tim LWD. Deadpool having a bit of fun here in our first fight of the main card, or our feature prelim, that is. Just wondering when Deadpool is going to slap this on. It's just a matter of time, and he's going to do just that. And Deadpool gets himself a big win here tonight in our featured prelim bout, and he's going to advance to 4-1 on the season. What a performance there from Deadpool. Tim is not an easy guy to do that to, and Deadpool made it look easy there in that third round. Tim was able to hang in there, though, and really show off his high-level gameplay, but nonetheless, Deadpool going to be too much for him here tonight. And Deadpool gonna keep himself moving right up along that top 5. I would have to assume a #1 contender fight for Deadpool up next. If he does choose to continue competing here. Beautiful performance there from him. And with that being said, we're gonna get you guys moving right up along the card. Oh, mute the stream. Toby's gonna be talking, I would guess. So up next, we're gonna be having Toby Ruins taking on Smeckley. We're gonna turn down the volume just in preparations as we are, prepared for Toby Ruins unmuting the mic, to say the least. But with that being said, these guys are good to go. We got a bit of Garbrandt versus Dillashaw action. Garbrandt gonna be, out of the side of Smeckley. And, for Toby Ruins, he's going to be picking that TJ Dillashaw pick. Dillashaw, obviously, this alter ego from when he sparked out Garbrandt in real life. Toby Ruins looking to replicate that here tonight in the Rush League, but standing in the way as the #1 Xbox contender, Smeckley. Bit of Rush versus BK action here tonight in this one.
Hey,
We're
I'm back
underway.
from Pink Pooley, man. I'm here. I'm good. He didn't do me no damage because obviously he doesn't hurt anybody in his fights. Let's go, man. Smeckley against Toby.
Toby coming out really aggressive right now. Smeckley kind of just pressure him with presence right here, looking for counters. Oh, and he's going to sit Toby down early. Toby is just going to shoot a takedown that he doesn't turn there.
Toby Ruins a former Xbox champion in the Rush League. In fact, the first ever Xbox champion. And Smeckley looking to get to that status himself. He's 2-0 here on the Xbox side. He did take a pretty bad loss to OTX last week, but nonetheless, he's looking to get himself a rebound win here tonight and possibly shoot his name into title contention. I could see Smeckley possibly getting a title fight after this one if he's able to get it done.
Oh, but Toby manages to rock him. Really should have sat him down there with that hook. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, a bit of a stamina lead already going on for the side of Smeckley. Toby Ruins is not known to conserve the stamina. Bit of ground and pound here now. Beautiful work there from Toby Ruins. He nearly was able to put him away. Smeckley's head health is extremely low. Smeckley able to get back to the feet, though, nonetheless. What are you seeing here early on, sir? Oh!
They're really just going to war here in the pocket, yeah, and Smeckley's just doing most of the damage there with that Cody Garbrandt pick.
Yeah, Toby nearly was able to put him away, though, with the knockdown and ground and pound, but
And Toby's
as I
going
say
out.
that, Smeckley is going to put him away. Beautiful performance there from BK Smeckley. That was a beautiful, beautiful performance, as I said. And Smeckley, more likely than not, going to be the next opponent for Nightfall going forward here in this league.
Beautiful finish there.
It's going to be me and you on comms this one, Tim. All right, and up next we got Nert, the former champion, 8-2 all time across season 1 and 2, one of the greatest in Rush history, taking on Cerberus, 4-1. Only fought this season, but he's a very high level competitor, and he's looking to build off that here tonight. His only loss was to the former champion Goat of MMA. Goat is also one of Nert's only 2 losses. Both guys are very dominant in league and looking to build off that here tonight. And these guys are good to go whenever they would like. Nert looking to get himself back to the belt. Cerberus looking to get another shot at the belt and actually, go ahead and secure it this one. Cerberus going to be going for Jan Blachowicz, I do believe. Nert going to be going for Magomed Ankalaev. Looks like Cerberus might be changing to Alexander Gustafsson possibly, and he's going to do just that. So we got a bit of Gustafsson versus Ankalaev action here, in our first fight of the main card. What are your thoughts on this matchup, Tim? I know you got a bit of experience against both of these guys.
Well, I think Nerd boxing. I like Nerd's boxing, like a little tight hook spam, block break. I think he's gonna get this one, man. I think Serb doesn't have that stand up, and I think Nerd has that grappling as well that Serb's not gonna know about. I think it's gonna be a Nerd win.
I would not say that Cerberus can't strike. Cerberus has very good striking as well. He's a well-rounded competitor. But, with that being said, we got these guys going after it here in the pocket early on in our first fight of the main card. These guys are really trading early on, as Nerd is known to do. Nerd likes to bring the pace and push the pace and really, pressure his opponents, and he leaves you very confused as to what's going on. Nerd opens up a big cut on Cerberus early on in this fight, and he puts behind it a nice 1-2 there, but gonna catch him and cut him open as well as Cerberus with a beautifully timed uppercut. This is a very high level matchup. 12-3 between these two all-time in the Rush League. Nerd stunned him there as well. These guys are really going after here early on in this fight. Cerberus is really playing into the game in Nerd though. He's coming forward and making this a fun fight with him. But Gustafsson's a dangerous guy to do that with. He's more of a lanky fighter that you want to play at range with.
But Cerberus gets a stun.
There.
And another one.
Yeah,
But here's the thing, look at that
chin.
chin difference. It's even now. I was gonna say like Nerd's ahead, but now it's in favor of Nerd, and Nerd gets a big hook. Leaves that health
These guys have a lot of
blinking.
experience against each other from the ranked team. They play each other quite often. Their record is quite even against each other as well, so this is a very high level matchup that I've been wanting to make for some time. They were booked last week. They didn't end up getting it in. Both men had to pull out. But nonetheless, we got it here tonight on the biggest card in Rush history. And Serb gonna get a big knockdown there. He jumps on it as well. He's looking for the finish. Gives him 2 hooks, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, a seventh, and nearly
6-7.
Does Cerberus, and he's I would have to say ahead in this fight after that big knockdown there. Both men looking to build up a bit of GA here now. And Herb is going to go ahead and stand this one up for us. I think Cerberus did that, on purpose. He didn't want to move there and give Nerd any good positioning, as Nerd has crazy reaction time, to say the least. Beautiful overhand combo there from Nerd. He put the uppercut together with the overhand. Oh, but he's going to be caught.
Nerd gets dropped again big.
Beautiful work from Cerberus.
And he gets dropped
he gets
again.
another big knockdown there. Beautiful work from Cerberus here. And that is going to be a big first round from him there. Nerd was controlling it early on, but, at the end of the round, Cerberus started pulling away. And he's more than likely going to be able to take that round away from Nerd. Nerd said, let me lock in the chat, first game.
Coach for lock in, alright. You got to coach him on comms.
I'd have to score that one there for Cerberus.
Getting a few reports.
A bit of a report there. I believe Nerd went ahead and reported Cerberus there. That seems to be a quite common practice here in the Rush League. Bit of filing reports in between rounds. If you're three-legged Bob, he likes to do it mid-fight. Oh, but a big stun there though from Cerberus back to this one. He's already got a cut open up on the side of Nerd as well, and he's got a huge stamina lead. Head health is on the side of Cerberus as well. Cerberus is starting to take over this fight here early on into the second round. Nerd needs to start fighting behind the jab a bit more. I haven't seen him jabbing as much as I would like here tonight. He's not poking the body as much as I'd like to see either. Nerd really needs to look to get back to the fundamentals here.
How about that 1-3, man. Jab, lead, hook. Come on. Don't let him backstep. Oh, and he gets a big crack.
1-2-3 there from Nerd. Catches them with the jab cross uppercut combination there. And he opens up a big cut on the nose as well.
But he's moving into the uppercut.
Right back. He's got him dropped against the cage. He's
big.
looking for the finish. Nerd gonna be able to use the cage to get back to his feet though. But Cerberus nonetheless is starting to take over this fight big time here in the second round.
Tossed on the
He
floor.
gets a beautiful, beautiful hip toss there. That's Denial as well. Able to move into the sprawl positioning though. Is Nerd. Nerd's at a stamina deficit here in the second round. You know, as expected though, Nerd really does not give a damn about the gas.
Come on.
Posture up here from Cerberus, and he rains down a few nice ground and pound strikes as well. He's gonna stand back up to the feet. Beautiful work there. Cerberus feels like he's got him right where he wants him here on the feet. He feels like he's ahead enough to the point that he can deal with the boxing and Nerd and come forward and land some big combinations of his own. But Nerd is starting to come forward and land on him. This is not what you want to let Nerd do. You cannot let Nerd get in a groove on the feet. And it seems like he's starting to find his footing a bit. But just as I say that, he's going to be dropped against the cage and put out cold. NAE Cerberus going to chin Nerd here in the second round and pick up a big win in Rush. Probably his biggest to date. You know, he got the submission victory over Dave in the PlayStation tournament. But I would say this one tops that. His Nerd was 8-2 in the Rush League before this one. And, you know, one of the best that we've ever seen here. A former champion and one of the most fun fighters in Rush history. But Cerberus was going to be too much for him here tonight. He advances to 5-1. And really, you know, Cerberus might be able to get himself a title fight here in the next one. You know, he looked very dominant in that one, to say the least. And you know, as for Nerd, I'm 100% sure that he'll be back. You know, every loss he's ever taken, he's went ahead and rebounded very, very well after it. And I'm sure that he'll do more of the same here. But, you know, with that being said, we're going to get you guys moving right up and along the card.
Well, that's a pretty... Oh. Alright, and up next, we have Milkman against Cass UFC. Cass is NL, Milkman's Rush, and this is going to be a great fight, I can already tell. Sir, what have you got?
Yeah, Milkman's going for the DC pick here. He's going to look to grapple, I do believe. Cass, you know, he's a striker. He's going to look to get through that block with Alex. Alex has the amazing punch power. Yeah, already just going ham on those combos.
And he gets a big drop. And that Pereira, man, 94 takedown defense as well. 97, 96 cardio, 96 chin, 5-star boxing, 5-star kickboxing, 98 power, man, it's a beast.
It's so good on the feet, but dude, DC's takedowns and his top game are so good. Milkman does fail to get the takedown there though.
Kaz's takedown defense is good as well.
Yeah, Cass just looking to pressure and get through that block here early. Just throwing traditional block break combos. Milkman gets a duck hook though. A little bit of damage off. He's getting that body poked and his head's already so low. Lands a good hook there though.
He needs to use one of those surprising kicks, man, that DC has. The jumping roundhouse.
I would love to see him wheel kick right here.
Spinning heel kick.
Milkman just cage walking right now, not really looking to come forward any. And Cass is obliging him. He's just pressuring heavy.
And he's doing it good, man. He's walking him down bad. Stuffing another
Cass
takedown.
sprawls that takedown. Milkman just letting his head recover here. Milkman is cut open bad.
Cass is a good player, man. I sparred him. He's very good, bro. He's like, his boxing's very nice. I like it.
Cass is very good. He just beat me for the RFC interim title in the CAF league over there.
Cass is
We had
different
a
than
very
Bryce,
close
though.
back and forth fight there.
Cass is very different.
Cass just gets up, not really looking to flip Milkman. Looking to get that damage on the feet. He wants that first round KO. Oh, and he rocks Milkman going for the clinch. Milkman gets dropped. This may be over. And that's the
And
fight.
he's out.
Milkman gets put out in the first.
You know, one of the things I
Cass
did
looking
against
very
Cass,
good here. He remains undefeated. What
When
was
I
that, Tim?
when I sparred Cass, man, I used a lot of sidestep, a lot of body kicks. When somebody plays Cass, man, they need to use like a rangy kickboxer instead of trying to take him down. His ground game may not be that good, but his takedown defense is superb.
When I fought Cass in RFC, I had a very dominant first round. In the second round, he just came out and he got one rock and the fight was over. It was a very good fight though. If y'all want to go check that out, very entertaining.
And I think up next is the
I
co-main
used a lot
event.
of backsteps, a lot of straights against him.
Yeah, I think up next is the co-main event, so stay tuned. I'll pull that up right away.
All right, and up next, we're gonna have our Xbox Championship fight. Nightfall looking for yet another title defense over a guy that he's got a bit of experience with before they fought in the PlayStation tournament. He's fighting BattleDuck here tonight, looking for as I said, another big title defense. He was able to get the win over BattleDuck in the tournament, obviously, as you know, Nightfall is undefeated in the league. But with that being said, he's looking for another win over BattleDuck to really end out the series on a high note here for him. And you know, Nightfall is 6-0 in the Rush League, looking to advance it to 7-0 here tonight. And with that being said, we are underway for this one. What are you guys' thoughts on this fight?
I think It surprises me that Nightfall went for a striker. I figured he would go for a more MMA base because he's got very good grappling. He's also apparently got really good takedown defense, as we saw right there.
Yeah, 100%. His favorite fighter in real life though is Sean O'Malley. Maybe looking to go ahead and get a title defense with him here tonight. Always means a bit more when you use your favorite fighter.
It would be in Battle Duck's best interest to get this down on the ground, but he's going to have a very hard time here because Nightfall is one of the best on Xbox, if not the best.
Yeah, he's consistently ranked first in the world on Xbox, and he's looking to show that off here tonight. Nightfall using the switch stance of Sean O'Malley very, very effectively here early on in this fight.
He's loving those body kicks, man. And I can't say that I blame him.
Yeah, 100%. You got to do something to zap that high cardio stat mob.
I would love to see, you know, some straights to the body here. Sean O'Malley's a really long fighter. I'd love to see him just kind of play that long distance sniper gameplay.
Yeah, that fits the Sean O'Malley pick very well. Nightfall is able to really shapeshift if he wants to, per se. He's a great grappler, he's a great striker, he's a great boxer, he's a great kickboxer, he's good out of the clinch, he's good everywhere.
You know, I believe
that's what it takes to be in the world.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
I believe we've seen more switch stances in this first half of the first round than we have the entire card.
Yeah, 100% out of one side as well. Nightfall is doing good work with that. He
It's
gets a
smart,
nice
though.
taunt as well.
It's smart because you're changing up the attacks. You're changing up from where your attacks can come from. What's weird though is Battle Duck's using the custom shorts Marab, which does not have the good stats that the current one does.
Yeah, that's
He's
actually
using the objectively worse version. Doesn't have Force of Nature. Doesn't have a lot of the good perks that Marab has on his main.
yeah, but he's got the aura of the shorts though.
That is true. It really hits different if you taunt somebody with these shorts.
Hey, but you're trying to out aura fucking pink shorts, man. That's not gonna happen.
That's fair. But nonetheless, though, Nightfall has looked very, very good with the striking here tonight. He lands a nice combination there. The boxing has looked slick here tonight.
Nightfall is really looking like Sean O'Malley out there right now.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, he gets a nice head kick through. You know, as I said, this is his favorite fighter in real life. He knows how to play him very, very efficiently. And he's doing that here tonight. I won't lie, I was pretty surprised when I didn't see him go for Garbrandt. He's used Garbrandt in every one of his title defenses. Beautiful, beautiful jumping.
Tornado roundhouse.
Yeah.
As Battle Duck tried to throw the overhand, I figured there would be a drop there, maybe even a KO.
Hey, Mo, man, I think he's trying to get one back for his boy, man. I think that's the reason why he's used Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, quite possibly. That's going to be it, though, for our first round here of our first of the two title fights. Beautiful, beautiful round for the champion there. Reminder that up next is our second of the two title fights, our main event up next, and that's going to be BK-Maxy taking on Rush-Raqeeb. Raqeeb was able to pick up the championship last card.
Hey, Sin, man, it's all for fun, right? You're not competing for money, right? So it's all for fun.
Battle Duck does get his first takedown here.
Yeah, 100%. That's gonna be very, very big here for Battle Duck. That's, you know, his main thing is the grappling, and he's looking to show that off here tonight and show that he can grapple at high levels. Gonna be slapped in a triangle choke though. This is very dangerous.
Nightfall's got very good denials here, I guess. Jesus. Took off about half of the sub bar there.
Yeah, beautiful work there. Able to lock off the triangle choke, and he's gonna lock up a bit of stamina.
Oh, and he stands up. He does not want the submission. He wants a KO.
You want to take a quick second, Tim? Can you get a hold of Raqeeb, please?
Ooh, hit that little O'Malley special animation there.
Taunted on him as well.
tornado wheel kick there, or tornado hook kick. Doesn't get through. Nice check hook there. Oh! Battle Duck sits him down.
Beautiful work there from Battle Duck. We did get an answer from the PlayStation champion. That fight is still on. Raqeeb told me that he is here. That fight is slotted up next in the main event. Nice combo there from Battle Duck. What do you think that Battle Duck needs to do to build off of that knockdown and keep himself up here in this round? Cerberus?
I mean, he just needs to get the fight to the ground where he's going to do the best, It's hard to strike with someone as long and as powerful as O'Malley when you have Merab, especially if you're not using the good Merab.
Yeah, especially when it's Nightfall controlling O'Malley as well.
Yeah, I mean, this striking is just so slick. Both guys burning through so much stamina right here, though.
Beautiful spinning back kick there to the body.
Looks like Sin is calling for Nightfall versus Maxy on Xbox next. That would be a very good fight.
Yeah, that actually happened back on, I believe it was Rush 17 it was. And Nightfall was able to pick up the win there. Nonetheless, I wouldn't be opposed to that one. That was a great fight the first time around, and if Maxy's able to pick up the PlayStation belt, who knows what we could see in the future. I would say that I'd like to see Maxy probably get 1 to 2 title defenses at least before I rebook that one over on the Xbox side and give Maxy a shot at double champ status. But nonetheless, possible something to think about in the matchmaking going forward. But with that being said, a beautiful defended takedown there from Nightfall.
Nightfall smacking that body. He doesn't want the cage work though.
Nightfall is really boxing here.
Yeah, and he's doing really well getting through the block too. Ooh, beautiful combo for Nightfall there. Little taunt at the end too. That's part of the combo.
That's part of the combo.
Oh, nice rock from Nightfall there. He's really faking to the body, trying to bring the hands down, but it's just draining the stam.
Yeah, Nightfall's looking for a highlight KO, but Battle Duck not biting on anything. Battle Duck keeping himself in this fight, playing very, very smart here against a high-level opponent like Nightfall.
Ooh, Nightfall gets the not rock with the head knee on the cage. He's just burning through stam, throwing all these fakes out right now.
Yeah, like I said, he's looking for a bit of a highlight KO, but Battle Duck is wise to it and not dropping the hands.
Very interesting move there. Not really sure what the purpose of that was.
Beautiful defense there from the back sitting position from the champion. Building up a bit of GA as both sides now.
Ooh. Mount denial there from Nightfall. Herb Dean stands him up as Nightfall's about to take guard. No glove touch.
Another takedown there from Battle Duck. Beautiful work there. Battle Duck is really starting to land a lot of these takedowns that he's shooting.
Man, the stamina's just gone on both sides here in the third. This fight's going to look like a heavyweight fight in the fifth, man.
Yeah, 100%. Nightfall's done a great job with the body work to gas out the knob pick there, though. True testament to skill, and then the stamina of Nightfall has been drained from all the fakes that he's doing, all the feints.
Nightfall is really playing into that O'Malley pick, though.
Yeah, 100%. They touch gloves and we're underway for the fourth of our 5 rounds here tonight. Championship rounds underway. What are you seeing that Battle Duck needs to do to pull off the upsets over this?
Battle Duck, he just needs to hope and pray he can get a fluke shot on the feet to rock or sit down Nightfall and just push the finish with all of his stamina he has left. Because otherwise, I don't see much going on here, you know?
Yeah, I can agree
Nothing's
with
going to change if he doesn't just dump the rest of his stamina into a finish.
Yeah, more likely than not, that's probably true. He's more likely down on the cards than not.
Yeah, it's looking like 2-1. This round so far looking like it's going to be 3-1. And Nightfall, I think, can just keep this pace up the whole fight, you know? He's not really taking much damage. Battle Duck's not landing much back, aside from that round 2.
Takedown attempt from Battle Duck, gonna be stuffed. Nice body knees in the clinch there is Nightfall.
Battle Duck wise to him, though, defends him pretty well. Oh, and he gets dropped with the lead hook.
And he points at him as well. Bit of salt in the wound there. Lets him stand back up again. Nightfall did tell me in the fight tunnel he was gonna look for a highlight KO.
Undeniable slam there.
Beautiful work from Battle Duck. Getting back to the ground. Interesting work there from Battle Duck with a takedown being down in this fight. But nonetheless, you know, he possibly is just looking to get the head health, you know, recovered before he goes into another exchange with Nightfall, as he seems to be losing the boxing exchanges.
Nightfall gets side control there. He's going to deny Battle Duck's power because Battle Duck has no stamina left whatsoever.
Mount position here now. Arm triangle thrown up. He's going to look to race it. He's going to lock it in. Beautiful work there from Nightfall. Just going to drain the stamina and the submission part even more of Battle Duck.
Looks like it's going to take one more, but Nightfall's not going to go for it. He's going to stand up, make Battle Duck get back up. He's going to look to play off that stamina lead on the feet, but he's not got enough of one for it to really, you know, make that much of a difference.
Nightfall looking for some body knees there. Battle Duck defends him well. Nightfall just walking him down with his hands down. Not even throwing, a bit of trolling here from the champion.
I think one flying knee honestly could knock out Battle Duck right now. I feel like he would drop his hands for it too.
One of anything could, really. But that's going to be the end of our 4th round regardless. It's been a dominant showing from our champion here through the first 4.
Looking like 3-1.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Maybe even a 10-8 for that round too, now that I think about it.
Yeah, quite possibly. Nonetheless, though, they touch gloves and we are underway for the 5th round of the night. A beautiful body roundhouse there from Nightfall to start off the round.
Battle Duck's just throwing that overhand out there, hoping something connects.
Nice spin
It's
back.
just not gonna go for him though.
Drives him over to the cage. He looks for a single leg. He's got the back now. Let's see what he looks to do with it. Nightfall able to just break the clinch there. Beautiful work from him. Oh. He catches him with the lead uppercut and spins it. Nothing. Nightfall is looking for a highlight KO, as I said several times this fight. And, you know, he's feinting a lot, looking to really drop the hands of Marab. Also known as also known as Battle Duck, to set up something cool, maybe something like a flashy kick or you know, a flashy punch or just a flashy strike of any kind. Beautiful footwork there from Battle Duck, able to evade the strike there. Oh, but he's gonna be rocked with a body kick there.
Neither guys really have enough stam to do any damage here, man. It's going to take a wild miss from Nightfall for Battleduck to have any sort of chance at a finish. Battleduck would have to duck a wheel kick or something at this point.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put anything past him. You know, Nightfall is really trolling him here in this third round, it would seem, and you know, he may end up making a bit of a mistake like that. And
5th round, Milkman.
beautiful body stun there from Nightfall. Ah,
The spinning elbows are just landing every time.
oh, and he stuns him.
What is Nightfall doing? Oh, and he gets the takedown. Not really
Yeah.
anything he can do with it here, though.
Yeah, kind of just a moral victory to get to the end of the round from Battleduck at this point, it would seem. If I was fighting for the belt, would be looking for the finish, though, personally.
Battleduck would not agree with you.
Battleduck looks for another single leg there. He turns it, and he's going to be able to secure it. Nightfall
Now
looks
is
for a
when he
back
goes for
foot
the
there.
arm triangle. Could that be
Oh!
a sub? Could that be a sub?
Battleduck's got a slight stamina lead.
What? What? He got denied.
He faked.
He denies.
Oh!
Could that be a sub?
Battleduck with the denial, and he's
That's
going
a
to end up
sub.
walking it in.
That's a
and
sub.
that's about 75%
He has
of the bar.
30
Nightfall.
seconds, 15 seconds in real time. He has 15
Hold
seconds
on
to do
just a
something big.
second.
Gets denied.
Oh,
He
he
has
looks
to
for
do
a
something
weird
right
naked.
now.
Yeah, he looked for the rear
Nah,
naked.
he gets flipped in
denied.
the
It
full
would roll
guard.
in the
That's fine.
guard
Yeah.
is Nightfall.
That's going to be
He's going
it.
to end up the round on his back, but nonetheless, a dominant showing from the champion. I would have to say either 4 rounds to 1 or 3 rounds to 2 there from the champion. Nightfall ended up trolling him a bit too much, though, and it came back to bite him. He got caught in an arm triangle there, but, you know, nonetheless, he was able to hold on and pick up the victory. More likely than not, I don't see a world that they scored that for Battleduck.
Next fight.
Nonetheless, though, we're getting to watch the highlights. How do you guys have that one scored, Serb and Tim?
I
Well-
definitely have that one 3-2. I do believe the 5th round would have went to Battleduck.
I have
the
it
second and
3-2 as
fifth.
well. But look, fucking Nightfall, please, for our sake, just pick Cody next time so it's a bit more fun.
Yeah, I like seeing Nightfall's Cody Garbrandt a lot, but you know, his O'Malley, that is, was very entertaining to see here tonight. You know, he was able to pick up a big win with it, and you know, he sims Sean O'Malley very well. He looked kind of like Sean O'Malley out there them first few rounds at least.
For the winner by unanimous decision,
You heard Dean wraps the belt around Nightfall, looks quite confident, and he's gonna get it done. Beautiful work there from the champion, able to advance to 7-0 in Rush history. You know, he took out some pretty big names during his title defense run as well. You know, during his career, he's taken out JUFC, he's taken out Maxy, he's taken out Whimpering Ian, you know, and many more. And he's looking to do more of the same going forward in the league. More likely than not, it's gonna be Smeckley standing in front of him next card. A bit of BK versus BK action, I would have to presume. But with that being said, it's time for our main event of the evening. I'm going to go ahead and send out a reminder for that one, and we're going to go ahead and get these guys lobbied up and ready to go.
And I've got the scorecards up right now. It was a 50-45 for 2 judges, and for the second judge, it was a 49-46.
I think Battleduck should have
Dang.
at least put a round there. All right, it's main event time. We got these guys lobbied up, and they've got the good to go in their fight channel. It's gonna be BK-Maxy and Rush-Raqeeb for the PlayStation title. I believe that it's gonna be McGregor versus Taporia, as per the poster. Just waiting for Raqeeb to go ahead and select McGregor. Says he's on Jeremy Stevens with a picture of Taporia right now. That's not right. But yeah, we've given these guys the good to go. We're just going ahead and waiting for them to go ahead and ready up here for our main event of the evening. Raqeeb has scrolled over to McGregor. He's made his way to his pick, and it looks like it is time here for our main event of the evening. I'm a bit interested to see what Raqeeb looks to do with the McGregor pick. He's known as a bit more of a grappler, but in the Rush League, he has shown off the beautiful kickboxing and the beautiful hands, and they've really been on display here. And he's ready up, and as is Maxi. Got two 5-stars, two of the best picks in the game. We got a Taporia versus 5-star McGregor matchup. What are you guys seeing here for this main event of the evening, Cerberus and Tim?
Heavy hands versus heavy hands, man. Both pack
this
one KO punch, man. It's crazy. One punch knockout. That's what I mean.
This is gonna be a powerful fight.
Maxi
Maxi
immediately
going to take down. Crazy work.
Beautiful work there. Great cage awareness from Maxi, and he's going to use the cage to get himself a beautiful double leg there. And he moves right into backside. Raqeeb known as a bit more of the grappler here in this one. Maxi known as one of the better kickboxers in the world. Maxi, though, is also a great grappler. You don't want to sleep on the grappling of Maxi. He's been able to use that to get himself some big wins, as well as the win that he got last week to get himself in the spot over Jawad. So,
Does he know about that?
Does
he know about that Raqeeb grappling though? Does he know that he's normally supposed to be a grappler? Or does he just assume by watching his league fights that he is a striker?
Yeah, that's something to think about. Maybe just with the Conor McGregor pick and the fight that he had last week, Maxi assumed that Raqeeb's a striker. But nonetheless, Maxi is dominating the grappling exchanges here early on in this one. He looks to jump in and out, and he's going to do just that. Raqeeb looking for his first title defense here tonight. Maxi looking to claim the PlayStation belt here. He fell just short in his last title shot against Nightfall over on the Xbox side. Maxi looking to right his wrongs and pick up a big championship win here tonight on our biggest card in Rush history.
Nice ball batting there, man. He took no damage.
Maxi tries to go into half guard. He's going to be denied, though. Raqeeb gets the
flips him over as
there.
Conor. Watch out for that ego grappling, man. Raqeeb just feels like he's a superior player here, I think.
Raqeeb is not being patient at all either on the ground. He's not looking to deny anything. He's just throwing. And it's letting Maxi sneak a lot of transitions.
V-Pen, you can bobblehead in here, man. You could spin kick. You can do whatever you want. You can pull mount exploit. Do whatever you want.
Back to the feet we go here for this main event of the evening.
A nice duck on him, man. Raqeeb looks
I have noticed
good.
that Raqeeb struggles a bit when in the opposite stance of his opponent. In open stances, Raqeeb seems to not be as comfortable as in the closed stances. So we'll see if that plays a part here in this one.
Yeah, the McGregor pick was very interesting. If that's actually something that he struggles with.
Yeah, as well as him being a grappler, I would have expected him to go for more of maybe like a Khabib or somebody like that.
I would have loved the Islam pick, honestly, to counter the Taporia.
That's open stance too, man.
Yeah, but you can switch stances better with Islam than you can with Conor.
Yeah,
no, Islam has 80. McGregor has 90.
80.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even still, the grappling is there for Islam.
Yeah, 100%. But beating up the legs right now is Maxi. Beautiful leg kicks there from him. Got 20 seconds left here in this first round. Double jab followed by a lead uppercut as well. And that's going to bleed out the first round. Beautiful round there for the challenger. I'd have to score that one to Maxi. What about you guys?
I don't know. That was a very close round. I'm not sure.
I think with the control time of Maxi, he's going to end up taking that.
That's Maxi's round. Unless, because Conor does do so much more damage with his strikes. Maybe those 5-6 just did enough damage to win him that round.
Yeah, possibly.
Raqeeb's walking in with a stamina advantage, so even though he has like 89 cardio on that Conor pick.
I see the Xbox champ in the chat. Congrats on the title defense to Nightfall. Excited to see what he's able to do building forward. Nonetheless, though, back to this one. Maxi immediately shoots 2 takedowns to start off the round. Raqeeb defends them both.
Hey, Nightfall, how do you like cloud gaming?
Combination there from Maxi.
Raqeeb is landing, though. He's landing very well. Landing very well right now. Maxi with the fake level change into the hook, though. That's a good bit of damage.
Those straights, man, they're landing.
I see Cass UFC in the chat calling for his shot at the winner of this one. Very, very possible after his performance in the featured fight of the night here tonight. He got himself a big first-round knockout, and you know, he's definitely thrown his name in the title picture. He's one of the few guys that could be getting the next shot. You know, there's Deadpool, there's Cerberus, and there's Cass, and we'll have to see who's going to be getting it. But, you know,
Raqeeb doing a very nice job pressuring right now with the straight shots.
Yeah, Raqeeb's got a stamina advantage as well. He's got a cut open up on on Maxi, that is. Maxi jumps in a stack guard. Look at a heel hook that is.
He goes for
He's gonna
it,
look
gets
immediately
denied.
for it. Raqeeb defends it well though.
Goes for it again. What is Maxi doing? Is this like just some sort of trick?
Raqeeb jumps in the backside. I think that Maxi was thinking that Raqeeb maybe thinking that he's gonna fake so he could just slap it on, or maybe he thought that it would be that Madama transition. I know that you can't fake it, but I'm saying maybe
Here we go, the ego grappling. This is what I was waiting for.
I do believe this is a Raqeeb round, though, so if he can stay here, he can win this round 100%.
Raqeeb with another nice denial.
This is what I just like seeing, man. That dominance where you're laying on top of somebody with McGregor, man.
I wouldn't call this dominant. This has been a very competitive fight.
No, I'm just saying, man. Connor is
jumps him
4-star
out.
grappling. He's not good on the ground at all.
Raqeeb tries to flatten him out. Beautiful defense there, though, from BK-Maxy.
Raqeeb is doing everything right now to give up his stamina advantage, and I don't like that.
Yeah, he's doing just that. Maxi in the turtle position here, just denying everything that Raqeeb does. He's able to use the get up there as well. Beautiful work there from Maxi. Not allowing anything to get through here on the ground. Maxi's got stat guard now, looking to rain down some big ground and pound strikes.
And he gets no
Beautiful
damage
work
off.
from hook, yeah. Gonna jump right back into stat guard though. Raqeeb needs to start looking for that downward denial here in the feet on hips position. He's
Look
giving
at
it
that
to
Raqeeb
Maxi
defense, though.
both times.
I mean,
Maxi jumps into side saddle here. He's looking to rain down some nice strikes as well. He's elbowing right through that block. Raqeeb jumps into side control though and goes ahead and checks
That's
this
Raqeeb's
stat.
round.
That's a Raqeeb round.
yeah.
Yeah, I could agree with that one. It's probably gonna be 1-1 here going into the third round. That's how I'd have it scored at least. These guys touch gloves and we're underway here for round 3.
Raqeeb doing very well with hitting Maxi even when he's moving his head. But Maxi,
But
Maxi
he
drops
gets
him.
dropped.
I was about to say, Maxi's outlanding him right now, though.
Yeah, Raqeeb ducked there and got
drags
caught
him
with a
down.
beautifully timed rear uppercut. Maxi's got top positioning now as well. He's looking to really take over this fight here in this third round. Maxi gonna stand back to the feet. Feels like he's got him right where he wants him on the feet. A beautiful combination there. He level changes and puts together 2 more as well.
Perfect time for a counter shot, but he did not land it. Maybe something to the body, man. He needs to work the body a little bit if he wants to maintain this stamina advantage. And he rocks him and he spears him.
Here's
Spears
Maxi.
him down. Raqeeb's still using the grappling even with the McGregor pick here tonight. Interesting decision, but you know, nonetheless, Raqeeb has looked very, very
And
good
the
here
stream
against a high-level
freezes
opponent
up.
in Maxi.
I don't want it to freeze up. Come on, man. I'm trying to see this fight. Waiting for opponent. The
Oh,
Canadian
they're
ping's
lagging.
hitting.
Them's lagging bad.
We're good now, though, and Maxi gonna be able to stand back up to the feet there. Beautiful cage get up from Maxi.
With the help of that little waiting thing. That's actually good, man. That's what I did as well. And I think VFL, even though I lost, I used the waiting it for opponent shit to move to mount.
To be fair, he really just went for the sprawl position and then went ahead and used the cage get up. I don't think that was really nothing to do with ping. That was just smart grappling there from Maxi, and he's got
It's not
top
critique.
positioning here now.
I'm not critiquing. Critiquing? I'm not trying to say.
Critiquing.
Critiquing. Critiquing.
Working hard here tonight.
Critiquing.
You know,
Criti-
we've had ourselves a card
critiquing.
upwards of 2 hours nonetheless. So
Jesus
Critiquing.
Christ. Just
No
stop saying it.
But nonetheless, though,
11.
Maxy's got top position here, and he's doing very good
10:30
work
for
here.
me.
Made in this
10:30
third
p.m.
round. What are you guys seeing here in this third round here?
Raqeeb got dropped, but he did a very good job of getting the damage back.
You know what I'm seeing?
And now he's just dominating on the stamina. The stamina
Yeah,
department is all
I was about to
Raqeeb
say,
right
I'm
now.
seeing a stamina advantage, man. And that's gonna be a big role in this fight.
Yeah. And Supporter's got a better cardio stat than McGregor. He's got 93 to McGregor's 90.
Yeah, but
Raqeeb
93,
looks
man.
Now and he's gonna be denied.
93 is still
Or
mid
multiple
cardio.
denied. Oh, Raqeeb's on the back now. He's got back sitting here. Raqeeb gonna look for the armbar. Maxy throws him off, though. Beautiful defense there for Maxy. Maxy gets right into the backside position now.
Raqeeb just needs to stop moving and just, take the stamina advantage that he has here.
It would seem that Maxy really underestimated Raqeeb, and he's selling himself short right now, and Raqeeb seems to be up in this fight here. I don't know if I'd say that. It might be 2-1 Maxy still, but nonetheless, Raqeeb set himself up great for the end of this fight.
I don't know. That might have been a Raqeeb round 1 just because Maxy did so many of his shots on the ground.
Wait, hold up. What? Bro, when I forget. What?
Oliver
Yeah,
Keeps.
That's a hard round to score. Go ahead and everybody
is.
in chat, drop what you think that that round was scored. Here we are for our 4th round of the night. Championship rounds reached for the 2nd time in a row.
Raqeeb doing very well of dodging the shots of Maxy, just making him waste that stamina. Maxy looking to get
When he
that
gets
stamina
clipped.
back, work the body.
Nice combination there from Raqeeb.
Raqeeb defends the takedown. I think that's the first ankle pick he's defended. But Maxy gets the low single.
Yeah, and he's going to dump him right on his back. Maxy's got side control as well. Gets a nice denial off it there.
Raqeeb powers, Maxy powers back.
Yeah, he's got backside now. This is an interesting position here from Maxy. We'll see what he looks to attack. Gonna look for just the posture up here, rain down a bit of damage.
Maxy looking for the stammer, and he's going to try to get a submission off here, I do believe. Yeah.
He fakes.
He's
Raqeeb
not
doesn't
gonna, he's
bite.
gonna bite on that one. But that was
Yeah,
not
that
a fake. That one was a fake.
Maxy looking to lock it in now, and he's
He
gonna
did
do
not
just that.
reset the-
He takes off about
No
80% of
way.
Raqeeb's submission bar. Beautiful work there from BK-Maxy. Evens out the stamina a bit with that
And
as well.
Raqeeb
Looks
gets
to rain down
out.
some ground and pound
Luckily
strikes.
for
Raqeeb
him.
defensively sound though.
And now that stamina is even.
Couple of jabs there from Maxy on the get up. Moves his head off center line there as well.
Maxy's just taking over late here. Raqeeb's not really getting any of his... Oh, and Maxy with the lunging hook sits Raqeeb down off of the head kick.
Yeah, Raqeeb's got to do something to get himself back in the fight. He looks for a double leg. I don't know if that's what I would have.
Raqeeb's got to work that body, man. I don't know what he's doing. He's got to work the cheap. Connor is like a 5-star cheap on him.
Got 40 seconds left here in the 4th round now. Raqeeb's still coming forward, even though he's down in this round. Not content with just dropping this one. He's still looking for the finish, still looking to get himself back ahead, but he's going to cost himself there. Oh, and this could be it. Maxy dropped him critically. He's got backside now.
Raqeeb manages...
Oh, he's going to stun him again, but Raqeeb able to hang on into the 5th round.
Raqeeb hangs on, man. He's a warrior. Kid's a
Survivability there for
marauder.
Raqeeb.
You've got to stop him now, Leon. Don't let
Beautiful
him bully your
survivability
son.
there for Raqeeb.
Yeah, no, Raqeeb really needs to pull this one out of the fire.
You've got to pull this one out of the fire.
Let's not do all that though.
No, I am gonna do all that. That's my boy.
No, Maxy's looking very good here into the 5th. In what was a very close competitive fight.
Yeah, 100%. And Maxy's really seems to be dialed in here for these championship rounds, and he definitely took the 4th, and he's looking to carry that in here to the 5th round. And stamina is very even on both sides, but Maxy's got a bit of a head health advantage now after that strong round. And a bit is even an understatement. Maxy's got a huge head health advantage.
Maxy with the double leg bail into the back take. Raqeeb gives it up.
Maxy goes for the rear naked
go or
as
fake
well.
here. He's going to go for it.
He's going to lock it in. Raqeeb races right out. Beautiful work there from Raqeeb. He's got great submission defense, and he showed it off there. Mount now.
Maxy just cutting right through the half guard, moving right into mount.
Got 2 minutes left now in this 5th and final round here of our final
Maxy
fight of the
pushing
night.
for the finish and mount here.
Oh, and he might get it. He's going to drop the elbow, but that's not going to be enough. Raqeeb just barely hangs on.
He gets
by
a
a thread.
denial. Face the
Maxy
posture,
fakes
goes
the
for the
posture,
armbar.
goes for the armbar, and he's going to have a bit of a stamina lead as well.
And
It's a
that's
nice
going to be
denial.
it.
He's going to be able to lock this up.
That's going to be it.
the fight right there. Connor
And
just
Maxy
needs
does
to
it.
Maxy
out there.
gets himself the PlayStation Championship here tonight on Rush 20. What a performance from the challenger, now the champion. And Maxy gets himself his biggest win to date in the Rush League and just gets himself the belt. What more can you say there? Maxy's our new champion, and the BK boys really dominated here tonight. You know, Nightfall was able to defend his belt in dominant fashion, and Maxy was able to pick up the PlayStation 1 as well. And, you know, that could set up for a possible rematch in the future between those two, between Maxy and Nightfall. For double champ status there for Maxy. I've also heard that Nightfall was looking to buy a PlayStation soon. You know, potential for that fight to be moved over to PlayStation in the future as well. But nonetheless, beautiful work there from the new PlayStation champion and BK-Maxy.
2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 5. For the winner by submission and new UFC lightweight champion of the world.
Yeah, see, people in his chat not too familiar with Raqeeb. He was able to take down Goativ MMA for the championship with a second round knockout last card. And he was 4-0 in league history. He took down some big names. He was able to beat Carter and you know, several other top players in his run to the title. He's a good player.
Speaking of run to the title, man, Strikeout, man, join.
Yeah, so we're gonna give now that the card's over, we're gonna give Tim a little bit of time to promote his league. You know, he's got some big things going on in the Strikeout League. What do you want to say, Tim?
Man, I'm running a new league, right? It's gonna be so good, bro. It's called Strikeout. I've got Maxy in there competing, so if anybody wants to take it up with the Rush Champ, you can do it over there. It's gonna be a 8-man tournament, I think, and it's gonna be for the belt. And if you get a KO of the night, you're gonna get like a little money bonus, real money, if you have PayPal, of course.
Yeah, so big things over there. We do have a link to their server over in our partners channel in the Rush server, which is under the info category. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, it'd be appreciated. I'm going to be an admin over there, and I'm going to be commentating and making sure everything runs smoothly over there. So we'd appreciate seeing, you know, some of the Rush boys over there competing and showing love. And with that being said, I'm the Milkman. I was joined here tonight by Cerberus and Tim and all the fighters that made this beautiful card happen. This is our biggest one yet, and we're looking to build off this one and keep it moving forward. If you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and drop a like on the stream. I don't ask a lot, but, you know, we put in a lot of time and effort to this card to make it our best yet. And you know, I believe that we did just that. You know, we will have the sign-ups, the awards, and the rankings out later tonight. But with that being said, I'm the Milkman. I was joined by Tim and Cerberus. And we appreciate everybody that took the time out of the day to go ahead and watch this one. Peace.